Friday, and they were mentioning how we should, liberate ourselves from any kind of censorship. So I wrote a poem that lets all my weird, strange ideas out.
Yes.
And if I lose some of you along the way, I'm sorry, but it is how it is. On the table, there are 14 pieces of silverware, 7 for each person. There used to be 16, but one is lodged into the wall behind the taller chair, and one is placed delicately on the hardwood floor, 2 feet from the leg of the table. The tablecloth which they rest on is cream-colored, a very mundane color in the midst of mundane dress codes. The tablecloth is sliding off the table to the right side of the larger chair. The chairs are covered in velvet, and one has a leg shorter than the other. One remains empty, as the person who previously sat there ran out and tripped on the mundane cream-colored tablecloth, dropping one salad fork and spilling the wine on the other person's new jacket. The filled chair holds up the deflated doll, thoughts causing the head to melt, neurons sending signals at blazing high speeds, even enough to light a matchstick, scalding blood melting the cranium, melted plastic sliding onto the tablecloth, forming a small child in a glass of wine, barely born and already tainted with its parents' problems. The clock doesn't strike at all. The clock never strikes. It missed the bus to the museum. Now it must wait and wait and wait and wait and wait until the salvation comes. Next one will come in 27 years. But really, there's no salvation when your existence reminds everyone of their futility. A walking beacon of shining sand skipping down a skinny corridor, skinnier than the new phones they just manufactured. They have been dubbed the new magnets, and our eyes have now been made of metal, and our brains are now made of metal. And did you hear, dear travel, welcome to the fuck year. That's a new word. It means the future is fucked. Why did you even build that time machine? If anything, go back to the past where you could have killed a stranger, and through the butterfly effect, tigers would be deodorant sticks, and books would rule over us. At least that's what Cosmopolitan's magazine says. See, we're fed our news through cereal that costs $2 million a pop, so the only ones that know what's going on with the world are the only ones who can stop it, and guess what they enjoy doing? Golf would be a nicer answer, but fuck all would be the correct one. Homelessness is no longer a curse, but an expectation. See those long lines outside the shelters? Isn't it funny how back then they used to be shorter than the lines for Starbucks happy hour? Boom! Attention, attention, criminal has been eliminated. Crime number 472 committed. Use of the word happy is banned for verbal use. At all times, use other words next time, such as complacent, replaced, or unconscious. The man looks up at him, but you shot this man. He did nothing wrong. He just said the word happy. Boom! Attention, attention, criminal has been eliminated. Crime number 2 committed. Going against any figure of authority will result in immediate happiness. The spectators stand around the mutilated bodies. Heads like melted plastic, remains of the brain falling onto broken glass. Metal machine starts beeping, 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 achieves the human voice, and it blurts out, "Welcome to the future, where if you want happiness, it will be granted to you." This metalloid human shifts back into its original form, grungy whirring and heavy clanking, and in the most ear-ripping sound you've ever heard, the authority figure managed to churn out a spite-filled, "Have a nice day." Man turns towards the audience, dressed in a fresh-pressed dress shirt. "If you'd like to live in a world like this, dear audience, continue." Screen fades to black, credits start rolling, theater lights turn on. Everyone sits in silence. Thank you.